Hello everyone, welcome back after a long hiatus, and I'm alive. I am alive. I have lived. I have not died. That's not why there hasn't been videos. Just been a little bit busy. Hopefully I can get back into the swing of things soon. I know I say that all the time, but hopefully that is a thing that can happen. But here today we have a replay for you from 9.5. Yeah, well, that's a little bit back now. We're in 9.10 at the time of this being recorded. So you'll notice there's a few things different. You'll notice my mods are a little bit I don't want to say outdated, but different, as by that I mean there's a few things missing. And we are in the T95, the 305 millimeters of frontal armor I think this thing has. And look at that Tiger 2, he's just getting torn apart. Welp, he lasted a good 48 seconds. Alright, so now you might already see what I'm going to do. You might have seen me mention it in chat too to my team. And where did that shell go? We're just going to roll down the side of the map here on Malinovka. And why am I doing that? Well, this thing has the 305 millimeters of armor. There's not much over there that can penetrate 305 millimeters of armor. And there's no artillery. If there was artillery on the enemy team, then I would not do this. But already we're taking some damage and our gun's damaged. So we can see this is off to a great start. The reason I'm rolling down the left side of the field here, the west side, is because, well, if I was rolling down the east side or the center, then I might have guys on the hill over along, as you see where our M41 Bulldog air is on the map towards their T54E1 and the IS-6 on that ridge line that could potentially shoot me. And there's a weak spot for you on the T95 if you didn't know that one. Just the lower plate. Lower plate on almost everything is a beautiful weak spot, including on the T95, but you do need a fair amount of penetration to get through it. Otherwise, you can always try for those hatches on top. And, oh, hi there. Can you hold still for a second, please? Thank you. Alright, I've noticed that in 9.5, the aiming reticle animation is a little bit weird sometimes, so if you see it jump, then just ignore it. But you can see we're already taking a lot of hits. I don't have the mod to show me how many hits I've received so far in this battle, but I will take a look at that at the end of the battle and show you guys exactly how many we did receive. Ooh, and that was a bit of a low roll, 691. This thing has an average damage of 750, so it can do around 900 at max. Shells can do 25% above or below their average damage. And it's a similar idea for how penetration works as well. But we're just sitting here in the field. It looks like we're not really spotted anymore. I mean, we've killed the T95 that was advancing down the center on their team. He had the same idea, but it didn't work out so well for him. I think that he turned aside to shoot at me and then just got annihilated by the rest of my team. And how did he get up there that fast, too, by the way? I don't know. Oop, and there we go. Took out the T30, and you'll see my perk here. We'll say in a second. Oh, yeah, his engine's destroyed, so he's not going anywhere fast. He's pretty toast. But the armor on this thing is just amazing, and as long as you're at long ranges, then they have a really hard time hitting your weak spots. You can see that a few of them did. I noticed that at least one of them did hit the hatch on top of my tank, and a few of them were firing high explosive as well, which is kind of almost a smart thing to do if you're fighting these and you don't think you can hit the hatches. Oh, hi T28. Goodbye T28. There's a 819 damage roll. That's a little bit better than the 630 or whatever we had, 690 what we had before. And oh, that one went in. The Tortoise. Now the Tortoise is another tier 9 TD, and its gun's a little bit different. It has less alpha damage, but it has a faster rate of fire, so if I'm not careful, he could potentially tear me apart. But the good thing about me being at this range like this, and then not being able to hit my weak spots, is that, well, the Tortoise has a bigger weak spot than me, and in general a little bit less armor. So, bye Tortoise. Sorry. Alright, who's next? So we're already at 3 kills, and we've already done 5,400 damage. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Maybe this T-34 will keep peeking out for us. Oh, and there's the aiming loading reticle doing funky things. Alright, well he's gone. There's a whole 92 damage. Enough to break the 5,500 damage mark. And the other 2 enemies are way over there. So I don't think we'll get to them anytime soon because of this thing's amazing 12 km per hour top speed. We're not breaking too many sound barriers, but this thing is just it's very hard to get these kind of battles on Malinovka because there has to be no artillery and there can't be some huge tier 10 tank destroyer guns shooting at you because your armor won't really hold up too well. Plus it takes 2 penetrating shots to kill you in that case. But when there is no artillery and no tier 10 TDs, then I love to roll down the left side of Malinovka here just like I did, and usually it works out pretty nice like that. But thank you everyone for watching. There will be another video before too long, and I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.